So I'm just about done editing today's video, and I really hope you guys enjoy it because I enjoy making this sort of video so much. And it's also my hope that this sort of video will keep our fish hobby interesting and keep our community well connected with one another. So if you guys enjoy it and if you share that same goal with me, then do what you can to help me out. Leave this video a like, comment, and if you have not already, then subscribe to the channel. Enjoy, guys.
My father is my biggest influencer when it comes to fish hobby.
Stop. In fact, I love fish keeping when I was very young. Actual fish keeping start from the age of maybe 21. Yeah, 21. My first fish was African cichlid.
My father actually influenced me to be inside the aquarium hobby. He will always discuss with me about fishes. So now I'm very interested into plecos especially, and some other like ornamental fishes like wild discus and altum.
Hi, my name is Jared. Yeah, so I'm 54. Okay, I'm a limousine chauffeur.
My name is Jarenn. I am 22 this year, so I just finished poly. So I'm just waiting for graduation. During this time, I like to keep fishes, breed fishes, and sell fishes to earn some money back for my like fish food or new decorations.
I have about 10 tanks. Yeah, 2 5 feet, 1 4 feet, 2 3 feet, and mainly 2 feet. Okay, at present I have perches. That's my most favorite fishes, which I kept for many years. Yeah. Then followed by PLECO, altum, wild discus.
Yeah. So my own main tank is all like from the Amazon. The fishes are all from Amazon, like the arowanas, the plecos, like the black wolffish. So all of them come from the Amazon. So we do not like to mix the locality because we find it a bit messy. So we really want them to be, if it's Amazon, it's Amazon. If it's African, it's African.
Okay, I'm married and I have 2 kids. Yeah, they are both 21 and 22 years old. Yeah, so my wife and myself are working. So both kids are schooling.
My father is also, since he's my influencer, we share a common topic about the fish hobby. For my mom and my sis, they are not really interested in the fish hobby, but they do support us.
They are very supportive, they are very supportive about. With my hobbies. They like funny fish like puffer, all these fish. I don't like. Actually, I keep puffer to clear the snail as well.
Yeah.
But when it comes for me to sell the fish, they just object. They say very cute.
I aspire to become a chef when I grow up because I like to cook. I like to create unique dishes, and hopefully one day to open my own Asian fusion restaurant.
Basically, my hobbies are animals keeping. So I have dogs. I have 1 dog, 3 cats, rabbits, turtle. Yeah. I think it's about a mini zoo already. And I was also into photography. Then yeah. I like street photo more. Yeah, street photo and portrait.
So I really like fishes that comes from the Amazon River. That's why I am really into plecos, discus, altum. So all of them comes from the Amazon River. And in the Amazon River, there's also a lot of different rivers whereby different types of plecos will be found there. So I really love fishes that come from the Amazon because I really find them very unique. I find them very colorful, and yeah, they strike me the most.
I'm more into monster fish keeping. Monster fish keeping. But scale sounds a lot. Yeah, scale sounds a lot. I'm more into calmer fish, like autumn and discus.
you think about the aquarium hobby in Singapore, like the community and how everything is going?
You know, I think now the aquarium hobby is growing because like when I go to fish shops, I usually see young people now in their school uniform, and also not only men, but you know, women are also starting in this hobby. You know, going along with their husband. I see it online. I see it on Facebook, whereby you know I see a husband and wife are actually into the fish hobby as well. So now it's actually growing to me, especially for the younger generation, which is good.
And do you think we are connected as hobbyists, or are we like very I do my own thing, everybody does their own sort of aquarium?
You know, I still think there's a small group of herbalists that are well connected, but I still think majority of us are not so well connected in a sense. But however, if I see in Facebook, all of them are really very connected. Many of them know each other through the fish hobby. But when I go out, like when I go to fish shop and all, I don't really see people interacting with each other about fish. So I would say it's a small group of people, but it's growing. It's growing.
Okay. And so what is this Singapore Bichir Alliance?
Okay, so this Singapore Bichir Alliance, because there is this group in Singapore whereby all the herbalists are interested in birches.
So is this a group that like you meet up with, or is it an online community?
They do hold events, but mostly it's online now. So previously they have a website lah, but now they are going to a Facebook group. Yeah, but they do hold events at some other shops as well, where all herbalists will discuss about.
So what is the event like? Like you,
okay, so,
do you bring your Bichir?
No. Like okay, let's say all the herbalists will go to the because there's this aquarium called JZX whereby they bring a lot of birches. So once a shipment comes, they will invite us fish herbalists to come. So all of them will come together and look at the shipment. So you know they can discuss about the fishes and whether to buy or not.
Tell me about your Instagram account.
Okay, so my Instagram account is Full Aquarium. So I started it, I think it was like 1 or 2 years ago, I'm not so sure. So because I started it is I want to share my hobby to other people as well, not only in Singapore but to the world. And because I know, like, if I discuss with my friends about fishes, most of them do not know what is that, and most of them find my fishes very interesting, and they'll say like, wow, it's so nice and so unique. So I like that feeling. That's why I created the account to share about our fish hobby, and also share the father and son bond, because that's seldom seen in Singapore and I think other countries as well. Yeah. So this is also strengthen our father and son bond relationship as well. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me more about like your fish breeding. Why did you decide to breed? Was it accidental at first? Was it purpose? And like what other fishes do you sell them?
Okay. So when I was into the PLECO trade, like the PLECO hobby, because I'm also in a PLECO club in Facebook, and I see many people breed plecos, and I find it very interesting. So I started off, my first pleco that I bred was actually the L144, the blue eye bristlenose.
Right?
Yeah, so that's when I started. Then I find it very cute, the process. Like one day when they grow up, I find it very cute. Then after that, then I go into more pleco breeding. For example, like now I'm breeding L66, so it's a high pan-cistrus pleco, and I also starting to breed the pesudas pleco as well, so the bigger version. So I managed to breed like L96. So since the pleco is bigger, the egg quantity is also bigger. So when I look at the eggs, you know, I feel a sense of like accomplishment that I managed to breed them, because it's not easy to breed plecos. And because of that, then I just continue. And once my pleco keep breeding, I also have some plecos for sale. So that sale is not about making money. It's just more of covering the food costs and maybe buying some decoration as well. It's not. I don't find hobby as a form of making money. Yeah, it's just the joy of looking at all the fries growing and the process basically.
Okay, so which is your favorite pleco?
Okay, so now my favorite pleco is the Serratus 4D. So it's a pesudas, and what I like it most because it's actually very black. The whole body is very black, but the eye has this white rim. So once you see the eye, it's very unique compared to other like pesudas, and it's also a very rare pesudas compared to the other breeds as well that's available in Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah.
And And where do you learn to breed the plecos? Do you is it trial and error, or do you have a source? Like, what are some tips that you can share?
I learned a lot through YouTube because I've seen some people breeding plecos, then I would just listen to them. I also read about online forums whereby they describe their experience in terms of breeding. So I really read, then I noticed that they need pleco need high current, need more water changes, to lower the temperature for them to spawn. Then spawning is just the first step. Raising the fry is the more challenging part because different pleco fries have different sensitivity. For example, like pesuda plecos, there's a higher death rate compared to hypancistrus fries because they are more sensitive towards water changes, pH. That's why it's harder for me to breed my L96 plecos because they die very easily and only a few will survive.
Who do you sell to? Do you sell to shops or do you sell to individual buyers?
So now I sell to individual buyers inside
group.
There's a group. Yeah, there's a buy and sell group where I sell. Yeah.
Okay. And so what's your future plans in this hobby? In terms of your tanks, and in terms of maybe what you want to do, maybe your Instagram or things like that, selling.
Okay. No, I just hopefully to expand my hobby and breed more rare plecos. Because I know some plecos that are very rare, it's very hard to breed. So it poses as a challenge for us hobbyists to breed them. And some plecos for now, because I'm still studying, so some plecos are really very expensive. So I really hope in future, I would purchase this type of plecos. For example, the L236 pleco. That's the most expensive pleco already. There's this breed called L236 Super White. So it's bred by this guy in Germany. And let's say maybe a 4cm one, it's just 1,000 plus. So it's really very expensive, but it's really very nice. So that's one of my dream fish, in future.
And which is your favorite LFS in Singapore?
JZX is my favorite because they always bring in monster fish. They bring in all sorts of plecos, whereby other local fish shops do not bring in. And they also bring in quality fishes as well, really quality. They quarantine each fish before they start to sell. So they guarantee that the fish are healthy before they start selling. So JZX is really my favorite local fish shop to visit in Singapore.
Okay. We'll start the tour of the tanks. And here he has a lime green red-eared slider. So how often do you feed her?
So usually we all feed her twice a day. So usually in the morning and at night. She's always she's a big eater. Yeah, she always calls for food in the morning. Yeah. This is the display tank where most of our visitors would think that the fish is nice because other tanks the fish are too unique for them. So these are the fishes that most people will accept.
Alright.
My father and I always think that discus and altum is the perfect match for a wall tank. So for this discus is actually Unini blue face hackers. Yeah. So it's actually a wild caught. And together we also have 7 autumns that go with this group. So you can see the face is really very blue.
Yeah, the colors really come out.
Yeah. Some more is in a black tank, so the colors will pop out even more.
And check out the angels.
Yeah. So these autumns we actually get them very small, maybe a $1 coin. So now they are about 5 inches from mouth to tail.
And how long did that take for them to grow?
About, I think, 2 years.
Oh, they all come up. I think they think it's feeding now.
Yeah, they are hungry now. This is actually one of my dad's dream fish. So recently the JZX imported them, so we got hold of them. So these are the pesudas tank. So as you can see, like this. So this is my favorite. So this is the serratus 4D. Look at the eyes.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a white rim there.
Let's get a close up of that.
Yeah, that's white.
And so the body is it dangerous to hold him?
It's dangerous to hold. You need to use a glove. If not,
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Spikes all over. Okay.
And this is actually a L66 hypancystrus. So it's about 7.5 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest already in the market.
So do you have none of these are breeding, right? You're breeding all in
There
the
is.
Oh, there is?
There is one of the dad is actually here.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's hiding inside the wood.
Okay.
So this is one of my L24. Yeah, this guy is quite big.
Is this your biggest?
One of my biggest, but I don't think it's the biggest. Yeah, so he's about, I think about 15 inches.
And you had him for how long?
I think 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. And of course we got a big
Yeah, this is
arowana.
this is an albino silver arowana. So it's actually much more like yellowish compared to the one in the Berger thing.
So are those like algae wafers that you feed them, or what kind of pellets?
These are hickory carnivore pellets.
Ah.
I also feed them hickory sake pellets, so to give more variation to them.
Okay.
Yeah. So they'll slowly come out. Yeah, look, it's very black.
And how often do you feed them?
We feed them twice a day, so it's still morning and night. So
Okay.
yeah, this one our 25, and you see the one behind, that's the L96. So he's one of the dead. So this like grey one is quite rare. So it's actually an L64.
Yeah.
So it's a Pesuda hytrix, quite rare. And actually that's and actually that's the mom of the 96. So this is the female 96.
Oh.
Pleco, yeah.
So how often do you have to like change this tank's water?
Once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah, once a week.
50%?
Yeah, how about that? But see all of them gather around to eat lah. It's a very
Yeah.
nice scene.
They hide the whole day and come out when it's full.
Yes. Or they come out at night also, they're more active in the night time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look at the Bichir tank. So for the Bichir, I'll just roll the footage of Zaric,
Yeah.
his dad, where he talks a little bit about his Bichir, because that's his favorite fish. Bichirs are your favorite
Yeah,
fish?
waitress, yeah. Yeah, my favorite fish. The biggest one you see, the one is already 15 years with me. Yeah, but of course there are about 9 different fish species here.
So, what's the species of this big one?
Okay, the big one behind is the Congicus. Yeah, the one in front is Angsongi. Yeah. Then we have this. We have Andy. We have PBB. We have some Coliba. Yeah.
So, Bichirs usually they are quite inactive during the day, is it?
Usually the rest most of the time.
Most of the
Yeah. Many people don't like them because they don't move much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Angsongi, the one behind the car.
So, what are the differences between the different Bichirs, other than just the look? Do they have different requirements?
No, basically they are all the same.
Okay. And inside here you also have
A silver arowana. Yeah.
silver arowana.
A silver arowana which I kept for many years. It's not supposed to be here, but somehow, you know, I don't want to give up this fish, so I just keep it. Basically, in this tank are all the primitive fish.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So these are all.
Yeah, I would say primitive collection lah.
So these are all what we call like the prehistoric fishes.
Yes, correct. Yeah, the gar, the arowana, and the birches.
So what is it about the bichers that really why do you like them so much?
Because the look, they're cool.
Now let's see some bicher feeding. So they feed more aggressively at night, is it?
Yes, correct.
They're not nocturnal, are
They are nocturnal.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. All the fishes here are nocturnal actually, except for the altum and discus.
So everybody's starting to move. And that's the 15-year-old bicher. Are bichers aggressive to one another?
Not really, they're actually very peaceful fishes.
Watch them munch down on some pellets.
During that time, we also sometimes change our fish as well. So, because previously we keep different fishes, like in this tank, it was actually more monster fish. Like we keep peacock bears, we keep all the monster catfishes like sand sharks, Pac-Man catfish. So now we are into plecos now. Yeah. So I think this actually the 97 is a spotted one.
Shy.
Yeah, it's very shy. Yeah.
Yep.
It's actually very shy.
Got too close. Okay, so let's take a look at the breeding room. Okay, so tell me about what's going on here.
Okay, so this is it's like a mini breeding room.
Yeah.
So for here, okay, we have some brown wild discus, but at the same time below there is L185 pesudas. So it's actually a very black pesudas. So we are trying to breed them actually. Let me shine a light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are actually quite black.
So they're male and female, is it?
Yeah, I think I have 1 male and 3 female now. So I'm trying to breed them.
How do you sex them?
So usually we go by the head shape and the overall body shape as well. So for the females, they usually have a very pointed head, while males have a very broad head. Yeah, and usually their stomach will be much bigger for a female.
Okay.
Yeah, and this I'm also trying to breed L600. So as you can see the orange here.
Yep.
Yeah. So I have a pair inside. So this is the female actually.
This one here?
Yeah,
This one's the female.
Yeah.
So are there any like telltale signs that they are about to breed or?
Usually when the male start to chase the female, so usually the male actually guide the female inside the cave, and then the male will actually trap them.
Okay.
So once they trap, then they will release the eggs, and the male usually will get to 5 to 7 days before I harvest it. Yeah.
So what's the harvesting process like?
So usually, actually I have a video on my WhatsApp. I can send to you.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll put that video in.
Yeah. But usually I will just take the cave, and then I put in a very big container. Then I just slowly pour in. Because usually the father usually will just come out very easily, and the eggs also will just follow. So I just harvest the egg and I put the male back inside the fish tank as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So beside pesudas, I'm trying to breed. So this L333 plecos. So there is actually some sign of trapping. Actually very dark.
Yeah, we got a bit of the tail.
Yeah. Alright. You can see the females are actually trying to go inside. Actually the females are ready, but the male is not ready yet.
Oh, I thought it would always be the other way around.
Yeah, but for this time, not the case. Yeah, so you can see like 3 of them inside.
And so where's the male? The male is...
The male is inside. The
oh,
big
it's inside,
tail.
so but it's just not ready yet.
Yeah, it's not ready yet. Yeah. Then there's another male, very nice male here also actually. I don't know whether you can see.
Yeah, quite hard to
Yeah,
get.
very, very hard.
So
Yeah.
like, what is their breeding frequency like?
Okay, like usually once they start breeding, they can breed many times. Like for example, for my this is actually my main L66 colony. So they usually breed once a week.
Once a week.
Like once a week, or yeah, correct, once a week. I think now, let me see. I think now the male is starting to have eggs, but you can't see it in the video. Yeah, so you see he's fanning, so he's actually preventing the eggs from getting fungus attacks.
Ah.
Yeah.
And so they breed once a week, and then so what like how long is the process before the eggs hatch and all?
Okay, so usually the eggs will hatch on the 4th or 5th day, but I usually harvest on the 3rd day. Yeah. So because I don't want the eggs to go bad, or I don't want the dad to actually eat the eggs.
Right.
Yeah. But you harvest it too early, it will not have a very high successful hatching rate, because fungus attack will be more
More prone to
will be more
fungus.
prone to fungus, yes. So
Okay.
usually I let the dad take care of it lah. Yeah. That's why you see the current also is quite high. Like you see there's a lot of water movement.
Right.
So this encourages the
So this was the current you
yes,
talking about.
yeah, correct.
And you have that in all the PLECO tanks?
Yeah, correct. All.
And then where do you grow the fry out?
Okay, so the other tanks are the fry tanks. So like for here we also have some fry and also some shrimp as well.
So these are which?
No, actually these are the L66 fry that someone actually bought it.
Ah.
Yeah, so they're just waiting for collection. Wait, let me see if I lift up, let's see whether yeah, you can see like over here. The fries.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fries around.
Yeah, correct.
And yeah, the dog is very excited.
Actually over here there's more.
So do you grow out like all the different plecos in one same tank, or do you have to like separate them based on the different L codes?
Usually I separate them so to not mix up their like ID.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like for this tank, okay, it's quite dark in this tank. This is also L66 tank, but we also have some L96. So it's the pesudas. And also you can see like the one, the very black one.
Oh,
there.
wait. Very black one.
Okay, maybe I try to lift up. Yeah, you see over here. Oh, you see? Yeah, you see the two?
okay.
Yeah.
Let me get the focus.
Yeah, those are L96 fry.
Alright. How many fries do you think are there inside?
Inside here, plus the 66, I think there's about, I'm not so sure, 40, 50. But inside here we have more. So there's, this tank is also,
Wait, and why do you have like shrimps inside? Is it just for fun, or
no, it,
does it serve a purpose?
okay, because cherry shrimp will actually help to clean the tank and help to get rid of the waste food.
Right.
So cherry shrimp is a very good companion for the fries.
Fries.
Yeah, correct.
But they don't end up competing.
No.
Oh. Okay.
They usually live in
Eat the
peace.
leftover.
Yeah, they usually eat the leftover lah.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's more inside here actually. There's like really a lot here.
And these are the L
66.
L66.
And there's one L96 also. You see inside. Yeah, you can see the 96 there. On the wood. Yeah, I think it's the biggest one, I think.
Yes, pretty big really. How old do you think that is?
No, cause they hatched on last November. So it's about, I don't know, about 4 or 5 months.
Alright.
Yeah. Actually, last time I have a lot of them, but they are really very sensitive, and many of them actually didn't make it lah.
Oh, so what's the like survival rate like?
Usually the first 3 months is the toughest.
First 3 months.
Yeah, you know some of the breeders commented that sometimes their like all their fries can just die in one night.
Like,
Yeah.
so, is it like ammonia spike? Is it, or
So
just don't know?
Just we sometimes don't know because there's this sudden death syndrome thing. So when I started breeding pesudas, I realized they cannot handle a lot of stress. So like once I do like water changes, because pesudas fry are more sensitive towards like water changes and stress. So the main problem of that is actually the sudden death syndrome. So that's when the fries will actually start to swim like very wildly in the tank. So we call it the dance of death.
Yeah.
So usually that will occur if like they are very stressed out or if there's a massive water change that affected their behavior. So that is an indication whereby that fry would just die like in a matter of hours.
Yeah.
So it's very common. It's also very common for other breeders that actually breed pesudas to have a total wipe out with their fry tank. You know, some we also don't know why the reason behind it, but pesudas are really very sensitive compared to hypancystrus and bristonos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we'll get on with the feeding. So is it always bloodworms for your discus?
They also eat actually pellets as well. So we also feed them like saki and carnivore pellets.
Do you have like a schedule, or is it like
No, we usually just
Mix it up?
Yeah, we usually mix it up.
Because I know that in general discus are quite what they call finicky eaters, right?
Yes, but usually discus really love their bloodworms. Yeah. Very nice because of the yellow orange color.
So this discus that you keep in here, are you like are they just for display, or are you trying to breed them also? Or?
No, we actually these are actually in our main tank, but we actually, since we bought the blue face hackers, then
we rehome this.
We rehome this, but then someone is collecting also like next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
all of them?
5 of them.
Oh, okay.
5 of them. Because actually there are 2 breeds here. So there's one is the semi-royal, but
Which one is the semi-royal?
it's inside there, but it's very hard to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
the
see,
one.
the one,
Yeah,
yeah.
the one with more patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
And the other breed is?
The brown discus.
Yeah. So definitely a very healthy sign when you see discus going after the food. Oh, do they have aggression?
Yes, when it comes to feeding, some are more aggressive
Right.
towards others, yeah. But only when it comes to feeding.
Okay. Just got done filming here with Jarenn and Zaric. Zaric is out working right now, so he's not here. And do give Jarenn's Instagram account a follow. It's Full Aquariums, FOO_aquariums, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so do give them a follow. And while you're at it, also remember to follow my Instagram account, SGBearded_Aquarist. And let me know if you guys enjoy this sort of video. If you do, remember to leave a like, comment down below, and remember to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I upload. And if not, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Harder. So, because other plecos have different.
Attention.
Yeah.